Howdy, folks, and happy Monday. The Gourd King, back again with more Red Dead Redemption 2. Hope you're all having yourselves a nice and cozy day, wherever you are, whatever time of day it is. As for myself, I actually only kind of just woke up a very little bit ago. I was up a wee later than intended and slept quite a bit longer than I thought I would. But we're here all the same to clean up the West. What's going on, Isawi? How you doing? My message was faster than you. I see it was. But is your gun as fast as mine? Whoa. No, good to see you, mate. How you doing? Hope you had yourself a good weekend. Okay, so top on down here. Walk over to camp. Oh, actually, you know what? You know what? Give me 1 sec. I gotta grab something. I gotta grab I gotta grab my notes, which kind of what I took to lay out exactly the mission path I was gonna take. So, 1 second, please. Alright, we have that now. We have it now. Good to go. So let me turn the pages over to there. What are we on? Chapter 3 now. Indeed we are. Okay. Get all that sorted. Now, whoa. Predator was falling. We're gonna go over to Mr. Strauss. Is it Rhodes? We don't need no stinking road. No. Right outside of Rhodes. Just outside of it.
Hey, little fella. What you up to? How'd you like to earn $1?
Oh, Micah and Jack are talking. This is interesting.
Go up to old Arthur Morgan. Ask him about the pole he's got stuck up his ass. I'll give you $1.
Slap him in the head.
To work. We still.
And it from the color of the plants on the ground. Yeah, it's a wee bit more lush around here.
Ah, Herr Morgan. Herr Strauss. How are you enjoying
Herr
yourself?
Strauss.
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not
This
for
is a
us,
pursuit
and
of
not
freedom.
for
It's
some of
not
the
a cheap
locals.
business.
Shucking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we
Whatever.
have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't
I'm
know.
the biggest contributor, Mr.
Tell me
Strauss.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Quentin Holmes. You'll find him up
Quentin
in the hills
Holmes.
north of Strawberry. Ah, an apprentice undertaker. This one working in Rhodes. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both of them.
But anywho, yeah. We're gonna go, I guess, we're gonna collect some money. Alright, let's take a look at the old map. We got Gwen Hughes over here. And he said one of them was a wee closer to Strawberry, which is way up over here. And we're gonna ride that way first. Gonna take care of the one way over yonder first. Boy. We're taking old Wumbo out for a ride. But anyway, how is everybody? Tell me how your weekend's been. What kind of stuff did you find yourself into? A nice little old chat. As for me, I know, let's see, last night we were talking about the movie Wicked, which I am not especially keen on watching. I think it looks rather terrible. I watched a Korean film, which...
Okay, then.
What in the world? Somebody just said, what do we have here? Who is talking? Who is that talking? Who is that chatting right now? I think it's this fella.
Oh, hey, mister. Remember me?
I do remember him. He's the guy who was picking tobacco, I think.
Yeah, you see this here? American ginseng.
Mm-hmm.
Take a feller from not too bad to hardy as buck in no time. Really something. Yeah, if
I'm
you don't find this
ginsenging.
every day, use this in your medicine, give it some zip. Believe me.
Whatever you're selling,
Anyway, I
buying.
ain't gonna use all of this, so feel free to help yourself to whatever's left. You take care now.
Okie dokie. Well, there you go. Very nice and helpful information. Thank you, thank you. Got a little home over here as well. But yeah, we talked a little bit of Wicked, and I also watched the Korean film I Saw the Devil, which we will be discussing later tonight over on Cannoli Sasquatch's channel. I might watch the movie again here after I'm done playing, because I'm still trying to figure out what I think of it. I know I enjoyed watching it, though. It was a pretty entertaining movie. My next World Karate Tournament is going to be in my country in 2026. It's the first time to be out of Japan and Russia. It was organized here because Tunisia is the fourth-rated country in karate. Nice. That's pretty cool. Something to look forward to on your end, dude. Awesome, awesome. Oh, that would be such a disappointment, though, if Satan's actual name was Melvin, though. How you doing, Melvin? But yes, I saw the devil. I wonder how Satan would feel if we just called him Melvin from now on. He's like, what are you calling me Melvin for? I take to sometimes calling him Lucy. And I'm going to get the first medal, and after that, directly join the UFC. It's an awesome goal, dude. I think this game's trolling me. Every time I go to switch roads, it's like, no, it's the other path. It's like, stop it, game. Just stop it. Quit messing with me. But yeah, we will be rooting for you, Asawi. Heck yeah, man. We will be rooting for you.
Okay there?
He's a hunter. My real name's not Melvin. I didn't necessarily figure it was. But obviously that's the handle you use. Just like I use the handle to gold game. It's Beelzebub. Bunnies are not safe from the hooves of my horse. I think my horse has like run over more rabbits than I've actually had to shoot. My real name is James. Ah, nice. I use the handle Yuri. Cool, cool.
Yeah.
The question now is whether my real name is Gord. Or I guess, well, actually going by my handle, it would be whether my real name is the. There you go. Which some people I know, yeah, they know my actual name, so yeah. I think I've said my real name on stream before, which is Gordon, maybe. No, it's not Gordon. I did the Gordon was the original name of the character that became the Gourd King, which then I took, but and obviously Gordon was a spin on, you know, a pumpkin being a gourd. But nah, Gordon is not my name. Here's your name, Gordon Ramsay. Where's the lamb sauce? But no, my actual name, is one of the prophets, one of the Hebrew prophets of the Old Testament. Whom on his behalf God calmed the lions. That should be a pretty helpful. No, my name's not Jesus. No. That's why I tried to be specific about it being the Old Testament. Correct, Melvin. Correct. And, no. I need to feed the horse here. Get it? Alright, let's head over this way. My full name is Jamalama Ding Dong, which is great. We all love that, Jamalama. And welcome. Good to see you here, man. Good to see you. Oh dear. Did a little bit off here. Hang on just a sec. Gotta check my notes real quick. Okay. It's Arabic Daniel. I thought it was something slightly different than that. But okay. Cool. Oh, not too much Jamalama. Obviously just, you know, reddin' and deadin'. Reddin' and deadin'. Doing the thing. So I'm curious, did anyone of you all watch the movie Wicked? Because we were discussing that last night. I'm not particularly keen on going to see it myself. I think it looks kind of icky and cringe. Looks like it's going to make pretty good money. I don't quite agree that it's going to. I don't quite agree that it's going to be the biggest movie of the year. I would be a little bit surprised by that. But it's not impossible, I suppose. But I think people saying that are forgetting how big Inside Out 2 was. Even though that was a huge surprise. Inside Out 2 was enormous. But it could be. I mean, I can't discount the possibility. I hope it isn't. But still 1 month to buy the gaming laptop. Yeah. Let's see. Where is our feller? Is he up there where the smoke? Is he up there where the smoke is present? Because if so, we need to climb up there towards the smoke. Which it looks like that is what we gotta do. Alright. Alright, let's make our way up here. Oh dear, horsey, horsey. Need a little bit more momentum behind him. Oh, there. That might be him there. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, hang on. The horse might have had the right train of thought there. Be like, we don't need to do this. I'm playing Far Cry 2 on my current PC. Ah. An oldie. A good oldie, though. Far Cry 2 was a pretty cool game in its heyday. It's a very old game now. But I would still say still pretty good, though. Confront Winton Holmes. Wake up, Winton. He went to this guy.
Winton Holmes.
I think we're...
expect to run into no one out here.
We might be animal hunting with this feller.
Funny how far a man's debts will follow him. You got some money for me, boy? I seen your name in our ledger.
You're with the German? Look,
Which is a German.
it's just, I don't got it yet. It's up
It's
in
the max my
hills.
PC can handle. I work on 20 FPS low settings. Dang, dude. Yeah, that sounds like an... Definitely sounds like an older model.
Lily white coat. The pelt will more and cover what I owe.
If I'm skinning anything, I'm skinning you, boy.
Please, I'm out of work. It's the only way you'll get paid, and all the hard work's already done.
Fine. Move.
We'll, need our horses. It's, quite a trip.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, he's got corn. I'm taking the corn. Dual core, 2.7 gigahertz, 4 gigs of RAM, 32. I guess video RAM. Yeah, it's... I guess I'm a little surprised that Far Cry 2 is all it can run.
Have a go, boy.
You know your material. You know your hardware. I don't claim to be an expert on PC specs, but...
I'm driving.
Make me come out here, make me chase all over this goddamn mountain.
I think with Far Cry 2, I thought that came out at a time where 4 gigs of RAM was more of a luxury. Then again, I mean, it might be a graphics card issue or something else like that.
That this whole thing was a risky venture.
Wait, risky? I'm at risk now? Are you threatening me, Winton Holmes?
I ain't. No, certainly not. Sir, I'm merely stating, a man without a job, with limited prospects, at those rates, repayment was by no means guaranteed. I said I'd do my best, and I did.
You're continuing to annoy me.
We're going right here, up the stream.
The constant back and forth between lenders and those who take the money is always kind of amusing. Because they're both idiots. If he was 256 megs of RAM or 512, it's going to handle more things, but unlike Witcher 2 or Far Cry 4, but...
I gotta squeeze you like a lemon. It's coming out.
Yeah, of course. We're onto it now, okay? We're onto it now. The cash is in that cougar.
But the very weak thing is the VRAM. Gotcha. I'm off. Have fun, guys. All right, see you, Jam. Appreciate you dropping by.
Up here. We ain't too far now.
Also, wasn't too bad a ride, I suppose.
This one's rare as hen's teeth. I mean, you ever seen an alabaster wildcat?
Big thing about cougars is they see you, not the other way around.
That may be, but you'd see this one. I've been hunting with my pa. Shot all kinds of cats.
Okay, we're gonna make sure we bring our bow, but also our Lancaster.
Ever one like this? In another life, I'd have sought my fortune outdoors, not in the hot, stinking belly of a tar pit.
I ain't interested in your regrets or your life story, Mr. Holmes. Just your damn money. Drive.
curious if you can save Holmes in this mission, if you can prevent him from dying. Because I know you split up here.
Her den. We should leave the horses.
Alright, we'll hitch up here. Alright, we got our weapons. We're good. We're good. Obviously, we'd like for this thing to be in decent condition. Also, definitely need Arthur to eat up. My gosh. Arthur, you're starving.
Can't take that horse in there.
Get Baines.
All right. Show me.
You'll see her soon. Quiet now.
A Jaguar is going to kill him. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I know you all split up, so I was like, if we split up, I don't think we can save him. Oh dear.
You hear that? There's a cougar in here. And I bet she's white as virgin cotton.
Oh, calm down there. Calm down, boy.
The tunnel diverges up here. I'll take the left, you go right, and we'll see if we don't converge down a ways. And look out for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be looking out. It's like, I don't think he's gonna make it. Bow. Oh dear. Yeah, he can't save him. Yeah, definitely can't save him. He done.
Mess around with me, boy.
Oh, he ain't messing around. He just got freaking wrecked. He didn't make it far at all. Here's the entrance, and it's like, oof. Let's see if we can find him. Okay, I see some X's on the map. Uh-oh.
Crap. Damn dead deader. Oh, endless idiot.
Alright. Yeah, we got a handgun. This. She's close. Another stranger here. Ah! Get off me! It's like, oh, jeez, it's close.
Holmes?
My leg!
Quentin Holmes?
Alright, let's try again, try again, try again. Let's see if we can get the drop on him.
She got him. Crap.
Alright. Let's see if we can spot her. Get off me. Yeah. There we go.
Hellcat.
Alright, well, at least we got her. The White Cougar. She's all mine now.
It's white. Better be rare.
Oh, I can't carry the pelt and her at the same time? Well, that's annoying. That's just bloody annoying. Oh well, let's follow the map out of here. It's no biggie. No biggie. It's all good.
Get out of here, horse. Your man ain't coming.
No, don't make him leave. Just let's search the saddlebag first. What kind of horse is this he has? What kind of horse does he have here? Oh, it's a Morgan. Oh dear, his horse killed me. What the heck? Well, that was interesting. Alright, so I guess we gotta skin the cougar again. At least we don't have to do the hunting part and risk certain death again. Close your eyes. You don't want to see this.
It's white. Better be rare.
Okay. Now there's a lot of bodies around this den, that's for sure. Hang on, I need to throw on the light and get the bearings back. Okay, good. Now I've got the light actually on, so that's better. Much better. Now, as for you, that guy's horse. No, that horse didn't get to get out of here. He kicked me and killed me. As far as I'm concerned, that horse is rabid. We're gonna have to put him down for killing me. Oh wait, they're not gonna let me. Boo! Well, get out of here. I absolutely was gonna kill that horse. It's like, that bloody horse freaking kicked me to death. They should have let me shoot him. Alright, let's search the bodies of this cougar's victims. See if there's any loot worth taking. Obviously got Winton Homes as a loot here.
Oh, penniless idiot.
49 cents! Worth it, obviously. Yeah, this guy, not doing too hot. Doesn't seem to have anything on him. Clearly, the cougar looted him first, of course. Oh. Can't loot anything off of him. Well, boo. Oh no, Jacob. Who could have guessed? Yeah, I saw that last night. Sunny Houston on The View finding out that she had slave owners in her background. And I was like, oh, it's always funny when these celebrities find stuff like that out. They're like, I'm uncomfortable. I'm like, yeah, no, that's funny. Here's the thing. It's like, okay, let's in reality, does that matter? No. Of course that doesn't really matter. Can't help what you don't really have much of a say over what your ancestors did. But because they make it seem like it matters, you're like, well, you're all the ones setting that standard. So by your own standard, you owe someone some reparations, don't you? Don't you? Them ain't my rules. Them are your rules. Alright, let's head on over to a butcher. Sell this cougar pelt. I wonder why we have to sell it to him and not like a trapper. Makes me wonder what this thing's gonna even be worth. Everyone in my family history is from Europe. That's the majority of mine as well, though I do have a tinge of African as well. The thing is, if you take one of those like DNA tests, like Ancestry or whatever, it updates constantly, so it's hard to get a really strong bead over like percentages and whatnot. Like I know like 6-7 months ago they were saying like we had like 20% Scottish in our family. Well, then they updated it and it's like, well, it's more like 10%. And it's like, so what you're saying is you don't really know. What's going on, Israel? How you doing? There's a lot of fluidity to that testing. They're like they're hard to be all that reliant, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Not especially reliant. Do you start watching Penguin? No, I haven't started watching Penguin yet. I do intend to this week, but yeah, I got a little sidetracked with other things these past several days. Alright, oh, I don't want to buy, I want to sell. Alright. Well, $38 isn't too bad, I guess. Here's a black bear claw for good measure. Alright, so that feller has been collected from. Good. Blah, blah, blah. And there's our next little friend.
Pleasure doing business.
All right. Admiral Teague, how you doing? Hail to you as well, sir. Good to see you. By the way, are all of our American friends, are we all looking forward to Thanksgiving this coming Thursday? I know generally speaking, enjoy Thanksgiving a good deal, like hanging with the fams and having the foods and all that good stuff. My great aunt took a DNA test and there was a little teeny bit of African. Well, if she's got a teeny bit, then wouldn't that mean you have a teeny bit? So there you go. Actually, see, my brother, while I did the DNA test, my brother actually did some digging into the family tree, and he found that one of the African fellows that we are connected to by blood actually was a pirate. Ah, it's a gold prospector.
Okay, here's a lucky bucket. This is one.
And I was also Italian. Oh my gosh.
What you got for me? You ain't looking for gold here, is you? 'Cause I called it.
You called it
said
what?
I called this spot, partner. Gone.
I was
Get
just
out,
trying to
man.
talk to you. Did you find anything though? Oh,
What the hell you doing?
you punched me. It's like, hey, we're gonna go this route. Well, hey, at least you lived. That's what's important. What's he got on him? A small jewelry bag. Oh my gosh. I'm also like 4% Native American Guardian. Cool, cool. Let's see. Gotta get my hat. That's not my hat. That's an ugly hat. What the heck was that thing? It was bloody hideous. Let's pick up our prospector here. It's like, okay. I'm a quarter French. That's shocking. Didn't we meet that fellow in the previous life? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did, or at least we met another gold prospector. I can't remember if it was the same one, but Mr. Prospector's horse. Here, watch him. I could stole him, I guess, but
Just a scratch.
what kind of horse is this? Yeah, France is not a Dutch warm blood. That's interesting. Doesn't appear to have anything valuable on him in the saddlebag. What kind of revolver is this? A worn cattleman revolver? Nah. Just want to make sure you can't pick up anything of value around here. It doesn't appear. It doesn't appear you can. Right. We will leave him as is. Yep.
There we go.
Actually, there's a plant. Can we pick this plant? Examine it. It's burdock root.
What?
Okay, let's head over this way.
Yep.
We're gonna go over here. That blood doesn't wear off anytime soon, does it? Plus, I'm trying to remember exactly where did that blood even come from. I haven't killed a person. I killed a cougar and I skinned him, and I was carrying it under my arm, so it's like, where on earth did the blood come from? I carried the prospector, but he wasn't dead. He was just knocked out. He shouldn't have been pouring blood all over my back and shoulder. Unless he was like anemic or something. My gosh. I better he not tell the date and place of the fight. I'm not sure what Whitey's up to right now. He's out and about, I'm sure, you know. Probably doing something at home or whatnot. I know he was, he takes care of a piece of land. They like pick like veggies and stuff, and he was picking some peppers, earlier today, but, feeds chickens and things like that, so he's probably taking care of, stuff at home right now. That's what I would assume. But he may be, he might be around at some point or other. Ba-da-da-da. I wonder what's over here. I always wonder when you see smoke.
You made a mistake taking me.
They're coming for the prisoner.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. What are you doing? It's like, okay. Oh, I wasn't coming for the prisoner. I just entered the area. So, wait, these might be guys who have, like, taken... This guy, they might actually have an innocent person. Yeah, I don't think these are officers of the law, that's for sure. Yeah, I think these are people who took someone prisoner. They sure are.
Look, them raiders blindsided me. Tied me up for some kind of ransom, I suppose. Guess that was paid, though, wasn't it? Now, come on. I'm a policeman!
Okay, calm down. I'm gonna cut you free.
There you go.
Thank you. God damn these bastards.
Get out of here before any more of them come along.
Okay. There might be some things here if you want them.
I do want them. Hey, Peaches!
Not just be a hero, mate.
Peaches!
Thanks again, citizen.
Just guzzling like cans of beef. It's like, oh, yum. Have some peaches and beef. We got corn. What else you got? Inspect a medical box. Blah, blah, blah. And loot the raiders. Maliko Alcar. That kind of sounds cool. If I pronounced it right. Inspect the metal box. Probably some medicinal thingies in there. Potent medical tonic. Yeah. I'll take that. Excuse me. That's some canned veggie. Alright. Let's loot this feller here. I love finding Lemoyne Raiders. They usually have not a lot of money on them, but a decent amount, making a pickpocket worthwhile, but also because, it's like a standing rule. You see a Lemoyne Raider, you get to shoot them. So the Raiders are goobers. Yeah, let's see. Do they have anything that cart's worth cracking open and looting? Aha. Search the chest. Aged pirate rum. Hey, I'll take the pirate rum. Got some cartridges. No big thing there. And that kind of looks like that's everything of value that they got. Yep. Okay. Always like finding these raid camps. Of course, got a little far off there. Did you get a little bit spooked there, Wumbo?
Let's go, boy.
It's okay, Wumbo. I understand. Alright. Yeah, taking a crow's nest, as the crow flies type of route right now. Going a little straight to, probably, hopefully until we find a intersecting road, that kind of thing. What do we have over here? Mark Cuban is going to talk to after being announced the next podcast guest. As if that couldn't be any more cringe. But to be perfectly honest, I would have been fine going the rest of my life not knowing that piece of information because I genuinely do not care what happens on her podcast. It is of absolutely no interest to me at this moment. It's Ben Dover. How you doing? Yeah, I genuinely do not care what happens on the Talk to a cast or whatever the heck it's called. Is that even what it's actually called, or is that just what people nicknamed it? Hakatoa. I mean, granted, I do employ a joke in my upcoming script about that, so I can't fully absolve myself of the joke. I paid for my sins.
Hey, mister. Will you give me some money?
Have $1. Do I know the correct? No.
Say, where you from?
Around.
Ain't from around here. If I was you, I'd leave. This town lost its goddamn soul a long time ago. Nothing but nasty, miserable people.
Nasty, miserable people.
The Grays moved here. A bunch of no-good white trash. And they somehow got rich about 50 years ago. They moved here, caused a whole heap of trouble. Yeah, I reckon they was Yankee spies during the war and everything.
That's so.
Yeah, sure.
Kamala's considering running in 2028. Is likely. Well, she's the most likely one now because of the fact that she just ran. That's actually very common when somebody runs and loses. They're seen as the quote-unquote most likely person to run the next time. I would be very surprised if that's the case a few months from now. I think they're going to probably try, at least in the short term, I think they're more likely to angle towards that Shapiro guy from Pennsylvania. I think that's more likely who they're going to be angling towards. I don't think Kamala will be the nominee in 2028. I don't.
I've seen some sick perversions in my
I think the reason they pushed her out there after Biden in the first place was because she would inherit his political war chest. She's the only one who can inherit his political war chest. And because they were like, look, if we win, great, but if we lose, we can get rid of her, and she's one of our least favorite people on our political side. So she was kind of the sacrificial lamb. They inflated her polling numbers right after she got put into the race. That was very obvious.
Hello. Don't think I've seen you before.
Can we question this fella because he's the one who's holding that guy?
About the new faces in town. Rhodes is welcoming to be sure, but we can't just let all types have.
But I would be very, very surprised if she was the actual candidate. I don't think that will be what happens. Alright, let's first clean our weapon. Let's look at this here, baby. We can improve the rifling a bit for the range. I think its range is fine. Let's try and say, oh well, we won fair and square, and just like that. I'm not seeing your second comment, Israel. That's stupid YouTube and its comment-tisms. Because that's the one I was actually wanting to get to reading. Stock sights, improved sights. Again, accuracy. Accuracy is pretty good. Although we can add a scope, that's kind of cool. All of a sudden, elections are fair. Yeah. Well, because, yeah, that's the immediate thing they want to say. It's like, well, see, you all won the pop, so clearly it's all fair now, right? Right? It's like, yeah, that's not how it works. Alright. Let's see. We definitely want to go blue steel on this. Blue steel like Zoolander. Ammunition. We got some express. Yeah, I want to get a little bit of all that. We've already customized that one a decent amount. This one's good. This one's nice and clean. Can we extend the barrel on this? Doesn't appear so. I think I already customized that a little bit. Oh wait, I already picked that one. Derp. I'll clean off that. Obviously this one we've already done some work on. This one we haven't done much to. Ooh, I like the ebony grip on that. That's pretty good. That is cool looking. Yeah, let's lengthen that barrel. I want to make this thing into a powerhouse. That one we will improve the rifling on. Iron sights. Locked and loaded. Just got that trophy unlocked. Don't really care about engravings or carvings, any of that nonsense. Unless you can put a pumpkin on there. Can I put a pumpkin on there? Oh, no pumpkin. The racism. Alright, now our double barrel, or double action, excuse me, is nice and neato.
Thanks.
Though, there is a little side mission that occurs here, so we're gonna put a little marker. Well, I guess we can't mark it, but Gunsmith and Rhodes, that's easy enough to remember. That's where there's a hostage down there. There's a whole situation going on over there. And our other...
Don't look quite right.
What? Alright, let's go around here. He's... I like Wyatt's revolver in the tombstone. Yeah, the Peacemaker. Yeah.
I don't. I need more time.
Doesn't everybody? That casket for you? Or you want another?
Wait. I can get it for you. But, come with me to the churchyard. And stay close. Hmm?
Oh gosh, this is where we grave rob.
Oh, this ain't
money, but
We're gonna borrow it off of a deceased
What ain't
individual.
right is borrowing money you can't pay back.
I guess you're correct, but
I guess.
this it ain't exactly right what we're doing.
Well, he talks kind of funny. I
You
guess that
ain't
ain't
the first
right.
to put his hand in the collection box, and you won't be the last. Rests a little easier knowing church has been taking more than they need off poor folks since time began.
Well, like I said, well, the morality of the matter is a little more confusing than that.
You see, this person's dead. They're also dropping all the felony charges against Trump. Yep, I saw that. Which,
Okay.
of course, they did.
You
They
head
were
on
dumb
into
charges to
church,
begin
I'll
with,
be
and now that he's going to be
Well,
president, they're
in
like,
there. It's under here.
please don't come after us.
Yeah, Mrs. Claypole. Jesus! Well, she got a bunch of jewels in there that she don't need.
Arthur's like, oh, jeez.
Oh, damn it! There's a bunch of people here.
This late at night?
Look, you clear them all, and I'll wait right around here. But don't hurt nobody.
I'm not going to hurt him.
Don't be shy. There's no one around.
Just my auntie.
You two might want to find somewhere a little more private.
We was fine until you got here, mister. Good day now.
Yeah, you're not leaving, so get
out
out.
of here, kids. Move!
Come on! I knew we shouldn't have been here.
You missed your chance, boy.
She was trying to seduce him at a cemetery. What a weirdo. I'm helping you, buddy, I promise. You don't want to get with those crazy ladies.
There's still folk here.
Wait, there's more? Oh. Where?
You're done here. Move along.
Was on my way anyway, thank you very much. No one got manners no more, not even church folk.
Oh, I thought she was doing something weird. I couldn't see her. I probably should have been nicer to her.
It's all clear.
All right. Now go watch the gate. I'll get to this exhumation.
Exhumation. Uh-oh, we got somebody coming. Be like, nope, go back. These weird people coming to a graveyard late at night.
Church grounds are closed.
Okay. It's, good of you to be doing it out of hours, I guess. I'll come back in the morning.
Yeah, like a normal person, thank you. Don't be hanging out here on the churchyard this late at night. This is where we have to do the dirty work, you know? This probably is the best time to be, like, you know, digging the graves themselves. Out of view of people. It's like, look, we're digging holes for the unfortunate. Who would want to get on a graveyard? That's weird. Yeah. Emos, goths, obviously.
Hey, look, we're closed for some excavation work. Would you mind?
No, I ain't gonna mind you at all. You carry on with your business, we'll carry on with ours.
Yeah, that's not gonna fly.
Oh, damn choir boy. Get the hell out of this churchyard. Are you boys gonna need yourselves a preacher?
You hear this fella?
I heard him all right.
Oh, her, I'm all right.
Let's go, mister.
He's the tougher one. There we go. Hope the whole dug. Hang on. I'm gonna loot this fool. I can't loot him. We can loot the other one, I think. Yep. Give me your stuff. And give me my hat. That's my hat. Wonder what they were gonna do. That might be the great mystery.
Alright, well, here's your
I'm thinking about having some merch for my channel. Nice. Yeah, I've been considering that as well.
What you find?
Well, she had a brooch here. Looks like diamonds.
Well, this'll do. Now get out of here before someone sees you.
The diamond brooch.
Out of here.
Yeah, you are.
That's more than clear what I owe you.
Why are you still here? Get. I'm wondering if there's anything else you can grab. Doesn't appear so. Alright. It's like, that's how you intended to pay your debts. Well, let's dig up a grave. It's like, okay, that's a method, surely.
Come on, pal.
It's like, that's one way to do it, I suppose. Alrighty. Let's see, Hosea's mission, advertising. The new American art, I believe, is the next mission. We'll head to camp first, though. Who knows? Maybe we'll run into some fun stuff along the way. Although it's not a very not a big riding distance, obviously. So probably not too many theatrics to deal with. Maybe some Lemoyne Raiders will show up, but we can shoot them. Though that depends on what polls you're checking, Israel, because there are actually polls where the numbers are significantly higher. Most of the polls, in fact, that I've seen said it's well over 60% of people support it. So it depends on what sources you're looking for. We already talked about what Rand Paul said. Rubio, it's like I already know what they said on it. I don't care what they say on it. They're bloody idiots. Yeah, it's much closer to like 60. Like most of the numbers I've seen range from about 61% to about 65%. I've even seen some polls show as high as 67% support the deporting all illegal immigrants, which obviously I support very strongly. And I don't really care how we do it. It's such a total. This is one of the very few positions I think he's wrong on. He's generally speaking a really good senator, but he is wildly off on this one. Him like going on about optics over it, I'm like, no, this is not something to where you're supposed to worry about that kind of optics. In fact, I think the optics on it are quite good. But otherwise, I quite like Rand Paul. I think he's on financial matters. He's generally pretty excellent. But yeah, he's way off on this issue. I'm like, gosh, how can you hold such a stupid position on a matter this important, particularly when it has such a great financial effect? All right, we're gonna let Arthur sleep till noon, which is 7 hours, which means they tell us this is telling us it's 5 a.m. there. Arthur's getting like my kind of sleep hours in. All right. So let's head over here to the ledger and the camp funds, all that stuff. Give all debts. And I get to keep a whole $4. $5. I got 10 altogether. Woo! Woo! Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna donate here. That way we can improve the camp. All right, there we go. All right, now let's go to the ledger. Let's see if we can improve anything. Let's say there's the better health cures, there's the better food. We can improve everyone's lodging. I don't need to worry about that right now. The horse station, I do eventually want to get that. Alright, so we'll hold off for now so we can do one of the bigger upgrades.
Can I talk to you a minute?
What is it?
I think you misunderstood me earlier. I ain't trying to rob you. You know me better than that.
What are you trying to do, Michael?
Save you. Save everybody. You know me.
Yeah, I know you.
I'll go back to Blackwater and get the money. Meet you all someplace and we'll be home free. That's it. Just think about it. That's all I'm saying. The way I see it, we gotta try.
I'll think about it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Elon is planning about. I don't know if it's full on him planning it yet. I know the rumor is floating around that he might do that. We'll see. I think that's pretty dang funny personally. Gosh, how funny it would be if you put like Alex Jones in charge of MSNBC. That'd be great. I don't know if he's actually gonna do it, but yeah, we'll see. The zoological. What? But yeah, I have seen that whole rumor floating around. It's pretty funny. The zoological compendium. That's interesting. All right. I'm gonna do Jose as a mission. It's like, sorry, Rachel Maddow, you might be out of work here pretty soon. Granted, somebody will pick her up, I'm sure. Probably grab her over at CNN or something.
Any problems, you shout out, Lenny.
Don't feel right seeing you wearing that badge.
You got guard duty again?
I like it.
Well, I ain't gonna dissuade you from that.
Oh, Lenny. What do you like, Lenny? Those networks are worth nothing without massive money from Big Pharma. Elon knows this and won't pursue a purchase. Yeah, I think it's part of the reason why I'm like, it's a funny rumor, but the people you have to be in bed with to make those networks run, ugh, it's kind of icky. And yeah, Big Pharma is huge on that shoot. I mean, when was the last time you watched a news broadcast that didn't have Pfizer's name all over it?
Hey, Arthur, what are you doing?
Selling it back to where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a market for it. They made it. They must have someone to sell it to. Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right.
Selling the
I should get going
moonshine.
now.
We should ride this down here to Kentucky.
I'll leave you fellas to it. Good luck.
Thank you, John. We'll see you later. Dutch asked him to look into something to do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Yeah, I've been there. So, what exactly are we doing?
I'd like my
This is
horse
the
to follow
moonshine
me.
we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think the good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you? And it's time we made a formal introduction, like Dutch told us. Look, these are two big old plantation houses. All I keep hearing is they hate each other so much they can't see past it.
I know. I've seen it. There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair. I've been, well, helping them.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure. They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm sure there's money in this for us somewhere if we can get in the middle of it.
By the way, if you watch the movie Interview the Vampire, you'll see the house in that film where what this was modeled after. Because if you remember, Brad Pitt's character was a young plantation owner.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
What's that in the back there?
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house is a lady, Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
Well, can I talk to the man lady in charge of the house?
I mean no harm. No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay. She's at the house. We'll be watching you.
You heard the man. Driver, proceed, please.
Oh, Hosea. With all his scheming.
What you want? Found something. Out in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh. Relax, I ain't here to rob you. Oh, it seems that's easy enough. Why not do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle.
You give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Now look on it as a reward for finding the property. Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the man.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen,
I like how nobody counts the money.
At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do. Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free. Mama! Hush now. I believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
But we're not gonna make out.
Next stop, the Rhodes Saloon.
Here we go.
So I finally sold those Cornwall bonds. Got close to 1,000 for them. I wanted more, but not bad considering how hot they were, especially after that bloodbath in Valentine.
Oh, not bad at all.
Do I get a cut?
Cornwall's been pumping a lot of cash into the Pinkertons. Wants to keep their full effort on going after gangs. Gangs like us.
Yeah, that don't surprise me.
All right. This could get ugly. You and Dutch already have that thing going on in town with the sheriff.
Yeah, Mr. Gray.
That's it.
A little sharp turn
Now,
there.
Inserting ourselves in his blood feud. We'll need something.
I ain't playing dress up. You know how I feel about that.
Of course you're not. You're
Genius wasn't no longer considered a crime in New York.
idiot brother.
Hosea, please.
I'm the child. You're the idiot.
Was adultery a crime there?
Sad and keep quiet. Even you can do that, Arthur.
Oh, I have to.
I wasn't aware adultery was a crime over there, to be perfectly honest. I thought that law washed up a long time ago. Shoot. As much adultery as there is, unfortunately. I mean, obviously, I think it should be a crime, but I wasn't aware it was still on the books as one, to be perfectly honest with you.
You can't speak. You're turned idiot. Right? Broke poor Mammy's heart. There. Fenton, there. Don't get mad now. Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't look at that as like a huge deal necessarily as far as any type of major societal change, because Lord knows people don't respect that law to begin with, unfortunately. If we wanted that law to mean anything, we should get rid of no-fault divorce, amongst other changes. That's one of the worst laws ever put on the books.
Okay, Fenton, stay calm now. Her mama, she loved you so. Just a shame you had to strangle her in a rage, right? Grab 2 cases of that stuff and follow me.
Hashtag Manhandler Morgan. How you doing, Vex? Are we still getting your Predator video today?
Gentlemen! Quite the town you have here. We just rode in from up north. Hey. Hello, I'm Melvin. This is my brother Fenton. Don't mind him. Don't madden him. He's
Manhandle him.
Killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you would. One for each of you. We're in the new trade of advertising, which is an American
That's quite a look.
art form about ensuring people buy the correct things. I don't know. One
See ya.
poor
How you
dog
doing? Good to see you.
says give us half an hour. What harm can we do in half an hour?
Pushing it back to next week. Boo! We gotta bully her harder.
Come on, Fenton. Let's hand out the liquor.
How you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I popped in on Enzo's stream last night, not realizing what they were doing, and it turns out they were basically going over the entirety of the movie Wicked. And I was like, oh, okay. Which, granted, I think Wicked looks terrible, but gosh, that's a long movie. Holy crap. The movie's 2 hours and 40 minutes long.
That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit funny.
Thankfully, we kind of fast-forwarded through, like, the last half hour, it seemed, as far as, like, how we covered it.
In this here bar, in this here town, are entirely free. The only rule is that you gotta drink.
Point is, I slept a lot longer than I wanted to.
Don't get him mad, though. His mama made him mad.
One thing I kind of started to realize as we were covering it, you know, considering, like, a lot of, oh, I had a wicked time, yeah. But yeah, one thing I started to notice, I mean, granted, this isn't hard to notice anyway, but these movies that normally we would recognize as being amongst the bad ones in the whole culture war thing, if you market them to almost exclusively to women, a la Wicked or Barbie, there's a lot of so-called culture wars that say, no, I liked it. Namely women. Because if you actually, like, listen to what Wicked's about, you're like, how is this not... It's like, how is this movie not one of those kind of movies? It's like, it absolutely is. I mean, there's all kinds of gay stuff. There's all kinds of... There's dudes wearing dresses. There's... Apparently, like, there's a whole, like, sequence where, like, the prince is going on, and he's basically... It's like, literally everybody at this, like, witch, wizard, whatever school is attracted to him. And I'm like, okay, yeah, we're not pushing anything with this movie, are we? The movie's faithful to the source material, so yeah, it could... I mean, but here's the thing, I think the source material is terrible. What I've read of the source material is like, yep, that's kind of how it is.
Jump! We're in advertising. Come on in and have a drink.
And I think that's a terrible... And yeah, I agree, that's part of the reason it's probably getting a pass, because this whole true to source material thing, and I'm like, yeah, but did you ever consider that maybe the source material is terrible? Good job, Arthur. Hit him in the face. Although some, I mean, I don't know I mean, I don't know if like the whole prince attracting everyone thing, I don't know how accurate that was, but ooh, that was right in the eyeball. That was a good shot. I like that. It seemed kind of gay 20 years ago. It does now. Yeah. I mean, like I said, like I've said a couple of times now, it's like when I was reading the book, once I saw that they turned the witch into a hermaphrodite, I was like, okay, what are we doing? This is kind of icky. I was like, this was the Wizard of Oz. What are we doing to the Wizard of Oz? Because I've always held the Wizard of Oz as kind of a sacred piece of material. I loved it growing up. Get off him. Right in your noggin. Ooh, that was cool looking. Oh gosh! Fenton. When you say stop that wagon, are you referring to the vehicle or my twerking?
Got more coming after us.
Quick, throw them like Molotovs. Already wants to leave the Jets. I can totally believe it. It's the Jets. I guess I'm more surprised he wants to keep playing. Bath time? Soon enough, soon enough. Oh, you mean ahead of us? Oh, wait. Totally didn't need to do that, but it's an explosive, so... He's washed, yeah. No, the horse? Yeah. But... the horse was in on it. Get off there. Oh!
That's him dealt with.
Yeah, I hit that dude's lantern and it just went up in flames. It's like, oh, that's satisfying.
I reckon it's more they don't want another gang on their patch.
Phrasing, Hosea. Yeah, Israel, I think Aaron's looking at situations like Minnesota, and he's like, gosh, what if I got to play in Minnesota with those guys? I'm like, yeah, well, I think he... Right. We're good. Yeah. I want Arthur working on my patches.
What was it? Advertising.
But yeah, I think Aaron's looking at those situations like, and I think he would like at least a chance to have a Super Bowl shortcut. That's what I think.
This place is odd.
Thing is, there's really not a ton of situations that are ripe for that. Like, even Minnesota right now might be, but they have J.J. McCarthy coming in next year once he heals.
We've been making money. The chest is filling up again.
I mean, maybe San Francisco would be a good spot for him.
But we still need
But
a lot more money before that.
I mean, even that's got its issues. But I don't know if they. I mean, Aaron's got to realize, like, if that's what he wants, he needs to be willing to take a lot less money, because these huge paydays he's demanding are part of what's undermining that, his chances. It's like, you want to actually contend, stop taking $50 million contracts. Take a 25.
So what do you think?
Take a 25, let your team get some offensive line and wide receiver help.
Real nice.
Exactly. On the
If he
one
goes to
side,
Minnesota, go to the championship, to a game-losing interception, and commentators be like,
you couldn't make this stuff up.
this is not Detroit, man. This is the Super Bowl.
Their mortal enemies, the Braithwaites, moonshiners, hypocritical, both rolling. We believe.
Mozart, you're blocking my television. The heck, man?
You got some inbred retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly.
So what you boys
Yeah,
think?
you can hang out up here with me, but don't block the bloody television, you goober.
You sure?
It's Arthur Morgan, not Arthur Mozart.
Lawman in 3 different states after us.
Last thing I want is to get us into trouble, but we need money. Now, we have the opportunity here to put ourselves in the middle of something ain't nobody gonna know we was
So,
here.
Mr. Perk, how you doing? Good to see you.
Fools are gonna kill each other anyway.
Okay, well, Hosea's gone back to see that Braithwaite woman.
Good. Hosea should definitely take the lead on this. I sent Sean over
Hosea.
a man or two. Now, you can meet up with them, or join John and Javier at the Gray's place. Something to do with the Braithwaite's prize.
Oh, not Mike again.
Hell,
Yeah.
we getting in at the Gray's place.
Sheriff Gray kindly put in a word with his father. It ain't that complicated. We gotta convince each family that we're on their side, and then we rob them both. Before they figure out it was us that done it, and not the other lot, we'll be long gone. Think of it as payback for my daddy.
Payback.
For my daddy.
Least of all for something happened a long time ago.
Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something. Now, if you will excuse me, Arthur, I got to write a letter.
That's a good shot of Arthur right there. I like the garb I got him in. It looks pretty slick. Poor Arthur. Yeah. A line with too many crazies. Alright. I did start to see that you do have these other options with some of your clothes. Let's see. We could roll up your sleeves and whatnot. I was starting to see those options. I haven't seen the one yet where you can unbutton it, but it might be because it's in the 60s and not like the 80s or something. We're going to keep the black on. Black looks cool. You should be dressing him as Slurther for fun. The buttons depend on the shirt, yeah. Alright, let's get him... Let's get Arthur to bed. I wish all I had to do was push a button and then fall asleep. That'd make things way easier. Like, I'm not for all the cyberpunk augmenting, but if that could be augmented into me, I might consider it. It's like, alright, you get to alter your internal clock. It'll You get to go immediately to sleep. You get exactly how much you want, and you're right awake.
Like your new home?
I won't miss that other place, that's for sure.
Keep your nose clean.
It's like, I definitely prefer a tent to being tied to a tree. Whoa. Oh no.
Don't forget to go hunting, Mr. Morgan. I hear you. Don't you overcook this now, Pierce.
Alright, give him some meats. I mean, if Arthur's tied.
How's it going? Not good.
There's my horse. Oh my gosh. I was like, who is doing that terrible singing? It's the Reverend. I'm curious what denomination that Reverend actually is. Alright, we're gonna head this way, because I was marking on the map the other day. Alright, that's our Molly. Alright, Molly, we'll deal with your whatever womantisms. Actually, let me see. Her mission, let's see. An honest mistake. Is that her mission? It is. So we'll go ahead with it. Why not?
Yes, Miss O'Shea.
Call me Molly, would ya?
Call me Molly, would ya?
Arthur, how is Dutch? I mean, how does he seem to you?
About the same as usual, I guess.
Oh, you know, communist.
You really love him, you know. But if he... Like he always says, loyalty is everything, so...
Arthur! Excuse me, Miss O'Shea.
What you want?
I bring a gift. The great gift of information.
So you got some tip-off, so now I can risk my neck and make you some money while you lounge around.
You know, Arthur, bitterness...
Based Arthur.
Well as on
Talk to
yourself.
Molly for all of about 2 sentences. Like, oh, thank God I don't have to listen to her anymore.
Bill, come on over here. Will you be my other fool? You too, Charles.
What are you talking about?
Arthur's above a little stick-up I heard about.
No, I'm not.
You just said.
Yeah, I'll do it. As long as you ride with us.
I got a serious medical condition.
Yes, you are a compulsive liar.
No need to be like that. Charles, have I ever lied to you?
I hardly know you.
Exactly. Now, you boys should do this. It's easy, and I'll only take a small commission for my information. But it's now or never.
Then it's never.
Oh, God help me. Fine. I'll do it.
Well, I have.
It's a supply.
I'm a compulsive lumbago.
But very briefly unguarded, apparently. As it passes through a crossroads near here where there's an old ruined church before it connects with the rest of the wagon train. Very easy pickings.
As long as we get paid or you get shot, I'm happy.
You are a sick man, Arthur Morgan. A very sick man indeed.
Hey, Arthur has an actual character model. There is a dude out there who looks like him. Just saying. It's like Jack from Mass Effect. She has an actual character model, and she is... She's pretty hot, so... Don't judge.
Just give it a rest, you two.
Just have a little faith for once, will you? I've been scoping jobs like this since you fellers were knee-high to a grasshopper.
Once a decade, maybe. So what is it? You scoped
She were knee-high to a grasshopper.
I told you. There's a wagon with a lockbox passes through every week. They switch outriders just north of here, but the front wagon's by itself for a stretch before the last run down into Rhodes. I've been watching them. Okay, hold up here. We should cover our faces. They'll be passing through the crossroads up ahead. When? Soon, Williamson. Christ's sakes. I should be due any time now.
Let's keep this quiet and clean. Nobody needs to die here.
You have to understand, Arthur speaks to a type of man, which is what attracts the ladies to him.
Stop the wagon!
Stop your wagon.
Stop the damn wagon! Whoa!
Calm down, Bill.
Don't try anything stupid, and we won't do anything unkind.
You know, boys, I don't want to get shot, but this is a mistake. I work for Cornwall Kerosene and Tar, Mr. Leviticus Cornwall.
Oh, great.
So you know him?
Who doesn't? I hear he's rich enough to share the wealth around and not miss it too much.
Oh, he'll miss it.
Shit! Hey! Think I say something!
Oh, great.
Let's go! Arthur, let's go! Yeah!
Why don't we just shoot them and take their wagon too? And all those guys. And take their wagon. Let's just take all the wagons. I think we're gonna need this. I love the way their voices crack. Ride, fellers! Oh.
There's a whole lot of them back there.
Only less than there were. Arthur's like, do I have to do all the work around here? Y'all have guns? My gosh. There we go. Not sure how that shot landed, but we'll take it.
Come on. You can move fast when you have to, can't you? Just shut up, Williamson.
It's selective lumbago.
Go! Get rid of them! Come on! Quick! Get off the trail! Into the woods! Let's shake him and get back to camp! No, we need to find a place to lie low. We can't risk leaving Cornwall's men at camp. All right!
Oh, this is the one where we hole up in the barn. Okay. Thought that was a mission from earlier.
Let's hide in here. Quick!
Go on. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go on. I'll see you later. All right. Let's get out of sight.
Vex wishes she was that horse just now.
Dark. Then we'll sneak out of here.
That nice good slap.
You keep watching now. Sure. Well, we get some rest. All right. Let's try and get out of here. Hey, shit. Absolutely. Shut up, old man.
Look, I was just trying to...
Shut up.
There's a light over by the house.
Damn. Hey, let's just keep this calm. See what happens.
Is this your place? Kinda. And you didn't hear nothing?
We gotta be snaky.
Why don't you just tell me, partner, what you heard? Tell me what you heard. I don't... Maybe I heard some noises out by the barn a while ago. Ain't me.
Better not be.
He's like, oh, bother. I failed this mission so hard the first playthrough. Like for no reason. What did you do? Snipe him. I kind of want them to sneak. I'm curious if they'll come in here if I can machete them. Machete.
Well, the place looks deserted enough. Sure. You head inside. I'll go around the back. Place looks empty to me. The
Turn
old guy up there is
around.
full of crap.
Turn
I don't
around.
think they're here. Don't see any horses. Come on, let's head back.
How does he not see Arthur?
Boss! Place is empty. Shit!
Okay, well, I almost thought for a sec. Wait, are we getting out of this? I guess not. Yeah, throwing knife probably would work. I just really wanted to use my machete. I haven't put it to much use yet. He had a ring.
That's how you want to do it?
I signed up for the testing of that military game that you shared the other day. I gotta download that because I want to try it out. That game looks cool. Do y'all actually shoot anything while you're over here? I've got pretty much all of it, it seems.
How about we stop robbing Cornwall for a while? I didn't know we was robbing Cornwall. All right?
Kind of seems like he owns everything, doesn't it? Looks like there was something out there in the distance. Yeah, there's a guy out there.
Do not let him close in on us. This fella really don't like getting robbed. Let's just hope we don't run out of bullets. Don't worry, fellas.
There we go.
Ain't going out like this. No goddamn way. Why? You got another surefire plan for us, Uncle? There's a goddamn horde of them on the left here.
Oh, I have a feeling that it didn't go too well for him.
Let me get in there. Everyone still breathing? You would be.
Booyah!
Oh, shit! Fire! The oil's from that ladder! Damn it! We got more on this side!
Well, let's get out of here. Can't I leave? Guess not yet. Quick, throw a blanket around it.
Out of the way, Uncle.
LeBron sucks and his son does too. I mean, those words are always okay here. His son actually is really terrible. Funny thing is, that other rookie they drafted is pretty good. The white guy, he's pretty good. You think it eats LeBron up that they drafted a white guy who's way better than his son? His son who doesn't freaking belong in professional basketball at all? Oh, jeez! Yeah, you think? Oh my gosh! Arthur's getting a really fast tan.
Let's head to the woods!
Well, it's not arguably better right now. I mean, Jokic is easily better right this second. The argument is whether he's better than he ever has been. And I kind of think he is. I mean, LeBron was definitely a better defensive player than Jokic, but LeBron has never been as good as Jokic at any of the other things. But
you're on your own. Oh, shut the hell up.
Alright, return to Uncle. Screw Uncle. Oh, I must have not heard that part. Sorry, Uncle.
Stay with me, for Christ's sakes.
And you say Jokic is even still a better... He's absolutely a better passer than LeBron. It's not even close. Not even close. LeBron is a greater passer as he is. Jokic is far better. He's a better passer. He's a better rebounder. I think he's a better scorer. He doesn't average as many points, but he is a smarter scorer. That's why his plus minus is so much higher. I was trying to shoot that lantern, but whatever.
Uh-oh. Sounds like they got some trouble over there. We better go give them a hand. You won't make it out alive. You ain't so good at this, are you? I'm gonna kill you so good. He's still gonna be trouble. You're just wounded. You're not getting out of here.
You're not getting at her. Oh. Look at you might end his career with more MVPs than LeBron. I mean, he should possibly, but and he's making it near impossible right now for them to vote for anyone else. But there's a lot of politicking around that award, so don't be surprised if they don't let him win it anyway. Gang share 450, your share 112.50. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I'll take it. I'll take $112 to shoot up some folk. Now we gotta loot. Sneaker salesman Michael Jordan was a pretty dang good player too. Well, I mean, Jordan's the greatest ever as far as I'm concerned. I don't even think it's that close. And one or two more rings would absolutely vault him over LeBron. Yeah. Because right now, going by what's happened with Jokic's team, him winning that one ring of his is more valuable than the majority of LeBron's rings, that's for sure. Now, not all of them necessarily. I mean, LeBron's 3-1 comeback ring is always going to hold a lot of sway for people, which I get it. It should. It is his best accomplishment. Even though people should incorporate the context behind it more properly, but whatever. You know, it is what it is. But, that is always going to be a valuable ring. His Disneyland ring is worth squat as far as I'm concerned. His first ring in Miami, I mean, it's a ring, but it doesn't... Well, both of his rings in Miami, it's like, okay, they're rings, they're valuable, but they don't touch Jokic's championship, not even close. Jokic's ring is more valuable than 3 of LeBron's 4, easily. And if he somehow managed to win another in Denver, I mean, that's pretty big. I'll be honest, I don't know if I would need much more to vault him over, especially because Jokic has spent the better part of his prime owning LeBron. pretty much every time. I mean, the other night those two teams played, and the Lakers were the favorite. They were the betting favorite. And Denver wiped the floor with them. Here's a basketball question. A Juwanna Man remake. Has the time ever been more right? I don't think it has ever been more right. And I did see that movie. My sister wanted to watch that, and we watched it. Not a good movie, but Jokic is undoubtedly better than Luke. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely he is. And I like Luka. Luka's a good player. He's a great player, really. But Jokic is significantly better. Right now, the gap between Jokic and the next best player, whoever you think it is, it's the largest gap between 1 and 2 we've seen since Jordan's time. Like, you know, okay, granted, LeBron has been the best player in the... He had his time where he was the best player in the NBA, and it was extensive, but he never had a gap between him and the next best player anywhere near this big. Not even Kobe did. Jokic is significantly better than every player in the NBA. It's really not close. Not a good movie, but a really good futurism. Who knew? Yeah, exactly. It'll come to full fruition once a man enters the WNBA, which I can just about guarantee you will happen. And I look forward to seeing the betting odds on that team, whoever they are. Of course, one might argue that we already have one in Brittany Griner.
Do I look okay?
No. You look awful.
Awful. Look at me. Useless. I wasn't born to this. I didn't deserve this. I used to be gentle.
This is the guy who owned slaves.
Instead.
Good for you. If that's anything to boast about.
They took everything from me.
Who did?
The slaves.
What did they take?
My whole life. A whole way of living, a career.
I stole a lot of things, but that's quite a lot to steal.
Look at me here, living in the shit and the mud.
I'm sorry.
Bloody hell. He was just a job provider, exactly.
My old house. The house my grandfather.
They took my career, and then they took advantage of my rear. It's like, oh, poor fellow.
Sorry to hear that.
I was supposed to live a different life.
Me too.
If only I could get my old things back. Personal mementos, a watch, old pistol, my ledger.
Where's this house again?
Compson Stead, north of Scarlet Meadows. Banks says I can't go near it. I'm living rough over by Harris Field.
Well, if I'm ever out that way, I'll see what I can do.
Time is hell.
So basically, this guy is Sam Elliott, but really racist. Alright, Jeremiah. We're gonna head over to your plantation. See what we can do. See what we can doodly do. What time is it? Oh, about 4:30 already. My goodness. Time is flying. We've already been at this 2 hours. Probably go for another half an hour and then call it. I'll make sure I give myself enough time to rewatch I Saw the Devil. Plus, I'd like to get a bit more script writing in. Working on my next project as it is. Uh-oh. That's all. I heard some shooting. What is that? What is that out in the distance? Whoa, what's going on here? Why is there a gun laying on the ground over there?
Anyone move, I go blink before I shoot you. Hurry up, okay. Get out of here before the cavalry comes.
It's a train robbery. Oh, he was a civilian. I thought maybe he was one of the robbers. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Well, I did get all the train robbers at least, so isn't that commendable? Alright. That's a train robber. Definitely a train robber. Looks like a Lemoyne Raider. Yeah, the question is, what did they do with their loot? Is it up here? Doesn't look like it. What did you do with your loot? If I come across a train robbery, I should get to take the spoils. Or maybe it's still on the train. In which case, I better put on some facial covering. What do we got? Please tell me they didn't just rob a place for some cartridges. It's like, okay, some brandy. Alright. Is that it? Is this really all you all got out of this train robbery? What a terrible robbery. 56 cents. Well, thank God it was worth it. Oh, and the guy I shot who was running away was a black guy, and now I'm a racist. No. I didn't mean it. What the heck did they even take? Now? It's like there. Well, the train's gone. I'm not sure that matters, but whatever. I wonder if the horses will run if I shoot this. Oh, I kind of thought they were gonna run. Horses, run. Please run. Oh boy, that's spreading. I don't think these horses are gonna be okay. Horses are just like, this is fine. Everything's fine. Why are our butts so warm? What's going on? Okay, it doesn't look like it's getting too bad necessarily. Everything's okay. It's okay. Oh no. Oh no. One horse got away. The other horse didn't. So, 1 out of 2. Oh jeez. Oh, that is not gonna look good on the PETA resume. I'll send that to PETA. I'll be like, here's my resume. See, I freed a horse. Who are these folks? That's an interesting one.
Hey there, partner. Fine morning to you.
Morning to you.
They looked like some kind of posse. I hate posses. I just wanted to shout in your ear as I passed by. Alright, let's head up to this guy's little racism home. John Cusack is in contention for being the anti-Semitic of the year, along with several others. Alrighty. Good for him. Congratulations, John. You needed something to do after we learned after years and years that you couldn't act. Or at least that you were very limited in your acting ability. You don't think Cusack can act? I think he's extremely limited. I think there are certain roles that he's fine at, but I've only seen him in 2012. Well, if all you saw him in 2012, then why would you think he could act? His better movies were like, Stand By Me, Better Off Dead. He's really good in Better Off Dead. Better Off Dead's a dang good movie. What else have I seen him in? A lot of people like him in 1408. I thought 1408 was very eh. 8 Men Out, he's good in that. Yeah, he's good in 8 Men Out. But he's also in Identity. I think he's very wooden in that movie. And I don't hate Identity, but it's not a good movie. It's entertaining like the first time you watch it, and then you rewatch it and you're like, this is kind of stupid. But let's see, who's this feller?
Hi there, mister. What you doing around here, huh?
Nothing. Just hanging.
You don't like visitors, huh?
You just pointed your gun at me. Well, you're gonna shoot at me just because I walked. I wasn't even close to you. This is 100% self-defense.
There we go.
I don't feel the least bit bad for doing that. You prick. I'm gonna take your hat for a second too. Look like a real retard. He can be comedic or ironically heroic, but not a tough guy or particularly compelling. Yeah. I'm trying to think of another movie he was in that I thought was pretty good. Like High Fidelity, I think is a decent movie. I don't remember how good or bad he was in it, to be honest. His performance didn't really move me that much. Gross Point Blank that's a pretty solid film. I don't know if he's the best thing about it or anything, but it's a good movie at least. So, he's got some good movies on his resume, but he's not the best actor. See, him being set on fire, I don't mind it. He was a jerk. I wasn't even close to him. He tried to pull his gun on me. Don't worry, we're going to get the good hat back, but... Hey, hair tonic. I've got enough hair tonic. This guy was so protective. All he had was bourbon and hair tonic. And he's like, oh, don't be coming up on me. And I'm like, dude, it's cool, man. Well, fine, I'm going to take your canned meat. How do you like that? Is that a pumpkin? I think that's a pumpkin. And it's rotting. I had to put it out of its misery. Did you hear that Britain ruled that reading Lord of the Rings in 1940 could read the right music? Israel, you're way behind on that story. that was put out there a long time ago, dude. Like, over a year ago. Which, I mean, Britain, way to spit on one of your own. Excuse me? Mine's bigger than yours. You gonna be a jerk to me? I shouldn't even lose honor for that. I just rode in the same lane as him, and he pulled his gun. Screw that guy. I don't feel the least bit bad for offing that fool. I don't take too kindly to that. You don't mess with the Morgan. Alright. It's the House of Ism. Actually, since we're going to be in here, yeah, we're definitely bringing the machete. But we might be in a close quarters fight here, so we're going to bring something with a little more kick to it. You know what I'm saying? Alright, this is the eviction notice, I think.
By order of Judge Meredith Holden in the courts of the state of Lemoyne, we do hereby grant repossession of this property and all items herein to the Bank of Rhodes. M. Holden, Judge Holden, Henrietta Blackley, Clerk, November 18th, 1895.
Well, we'll go in the other way. Alright, same notice. Fine, fine, fine.
Ledger, watch, pistol.
Empty bottle. Useless. Let's see. Let's eat up some. Get Arthur healthy again. I need something to improve my Deadeye. That'll do. A little bit. A little bit. That's a family photo.
June 7th, 1855. Dear sir, please accept this likeness of your family as a small token of appreciation for your assistance in the recovery of my property.
Like your old pa, you're a cunning old dog and a credit to this community. Yours, Colonel Joshua Nixon, the Ascension Plantation.
Okay. Search the plantation.
April 2nd, 1870. Dear Mr. Compson, I'm afraid there's no more work for you down here at the plantation. I'm grateful for the help you've given us, and the help your pappy and your pappy's pappy gave us before you. These are trying times for all of us. You are in our thoughts and prayers. Yours truly, Colonel J. Nixon, the Ascension Plantation.
Pocket watch right there.
That's the old watch. Now the ledger and the pistol.
Alright, well, we got cigarettes, so we can smoke us up one there. It's like I only smoke when I need to grab more cigarettes. Mostly the card, though. What kind of card did I get? I got the train. Let's search the desk. Doesn't appear to be anything.
Okay. What is all this old crap?
Exactly. Smoke if you got them. Another letter.
Dear Jeremiah, there ain't nothing here of any value. I wouldn't give you a nickel for it. Come by for a sup of whiskey anytime. Bill. Yes. I was sorry to hear of Betsy's passing.
Things easier up there for sure. It's gonna be over there by the fireplace.
Pa, God damn it. Told you to stay away from the boy. He don't want this. Heck, none of us want nothing to do with you. Rance.
Family left him behind and everything, it would seem. Yeah, there's the lock on the downstairs area. Hehe.
Trap door, huh?
What you doing here? We found this place first.
No, you didn't.
Easy. I'm just looking around for some things. That old revolver yours?
Finders keepers.
Ah, son of a bitch! Oh, God damn it! Come on, Dan!
Where are you going? Come on! God damn!
There, knife fight. Screw that. You brought a knife to a shotgun ordeal. That's why you bring the shotgun. Did I get the old pistol? His head is gone. Exactly. It is gone. As was intended. Actually, before that, there's the pistol over here. I'll take that.
Oh, that'll be the pistol. Just the ledger now. Shit.
And welcome to your little slave quarters. You're like, oh, this guy.
Well, that's that. I was somewhere near Rhodes when they caught me. Till the day I die, I ain't gonna forget the sound of that dog barking.
Have you ever considered doing a stream on your
suppose
PC?
that
I will
ain't
eventually, yeah.
far off yet. It was 50 lashings yesterday and 50 more to come. I don't think I can take any more.
So obviously there's games I have on PC that I don't have on PlayStation, especially, and I have some that I do have on PlayStation, but ones that I can actually mod, such as this game.
I hope I live to see the end of this war and justice win out. Ugh. June 64. God. There's the ledger, I think.
This your ledger? A list of slaves?
Rewards. January 15th, Betsy, $17. January 18th, Louise, $12. May 18th, Wilfred, $18. May 24th, Minnie and Child, $20.
And on it goes. Arthur's like, suddenly I'm uncomfortable. I'm not even gonna ask. That dude was straight up floating. Okay, so got all that stuff. Now let's head over to Captain Racism. All right. Horsey needs some food.
Yeah, you're a strong one, boy.
All right. Let's waddle on over here. Alright, where's this guy at? Let's go. And we have to decide, what are we going to do with this individual as well? It's a longer ride than I thought. I did not think it would take this long. But, oh well. Here he is, camping over here.
Forgot about us. Just when they needed us, they threw us away like shit on their boot. Times wasn't perfect. I ain't saying that. It's just it's all going to hell. Rack and ruin.
Oh man.
Oh man. You show some respect. I was respected once. I had a profession.
You asked me to get you something.
There's no bringing back what I want. I want my job, my pride, the respect accorded to a gentleman.
What about this old crap? Huh?
Vegas, don't you understand? Those bastards, they changed everything. I was a good worker. I took pride in my work. They took it away. Pissed on my legacy.
Old man, some jobs ain't for saving. And some legacies,
Oh,
they are for pissing
what
on.
are you doing? That's my history. Ah! Damn you! Damn you! I still exist. Oh.
Well, alrighty. Look at that, it got all wet all of a sudden near his fire. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna cry into it. When he gets too close, he's gonna fall in. Wait, what was... Oh, okay.
Now, mister.
I'm half expected, like, is he gonna fall in? Is he gonna just fall in the fire? Alright, let's see. We're right over here. It's like, I still exist. It's like, yeah, we know. They changed everything. They gave people rights.
Look out! I got a rash on my thigh.
Oh, wow. I did not want to know that as I ran past him. I got a rash on my thigh. It's like, oh, that's nice. We're happy for you. I am happy to hear about your rash. Horsey doing some grunting, that's for sure. What the heck? Oh. Can I help you? You need what?
Help me!
Please. What happened to you?
I need medicine.
Okay.
Here.
Heal up, and you can buy me something later. Eat a carrot. I'm gonna eat a carrot.
You cruel bastard.
Oh no, I'm not.
No!
That's one thing that annoys me is sometimes you'll pull your gun way too quick. Hopefully that won't affect anything, but I did not want to pull my gun on him. I was just trying to eat a carrot. I saved your life. Don't forget. Didn't mean to point my gun at you. That was a slip of the controller. I saved your life because I know that you. I do that sometimes, and I get free stuff. So, free weapon. All right, let's head this way. Yeah, we are almost ready to wrap it up. I do want to get to this little homestead here. So we got these, obviously has the, have these item requests from people in our camp, and I marked them off. That's what we're heading to right now. And not particularly difficult to grab. How far away are we? Oh, hang on. Got a stranger over here. Alright, tell you what, we'll stop. We'll go down here to the stranger. And we'll start whatever little mission he... Or trigger whatever little mission he has, but we won't finish it.
Easy now. Yep.
And that'll be the end. Hello, feller. What you got for me? What'd you bring me? Oh, he's fishing. Well, he's probably gonna ask me to fish with him, so yeah, we'll go ahead and we will wrap it up right hither. But I appreciate y'all joining me today. Had a lot of fun. Make sure you head over to Cannoli Sasquatch's channel. We're gonna be talking I Saw the Devil tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. I will probably be back on tomorrow around the same time. So until then, good night, God bless, and Godspeed.